Hello everyone and welcome to another English with Joseph. Well, today we're going to start a series of small videos on the subject of accent reduction. Now, we've looked at this before a few times, but this time I'd like to give you something a bit more structured to work with. The first thing I'd like to say today in this introduction is just to remind you again that speaking and writing are two very different systems which involve two very different parts of your mind. They're not related. They don't at any point cross each other. To speak, to learn to write are two very different things. One of the questions I'm asked a lot is, how can I change my accent? As if there's some magical written way to do this, or as if there's some magical way that you can learn from a book. And of course, that's never going to be the case. That's a little bit like trying to learn to play the piano by holding a guitar in your hand. The only way to really reduce your accent is, of course, by changing the way that you speak. One excellent way of doing this, as we've discussed before and I've discussed many times, is using the shadow method, which is mimicking someone else. Now, I say mimicking because I think what you have to do is to see the voice like a piece of music. You need to observe it. When does the tone go up? When does the tone go down? When is a tone feeling dramatic? When is it not? So the initial point, the starting point for improving your accent really is by mimicking and hearing all of the different parts of this orchestra, which is the voice. Okay? When does it go up? When does it go down? When is it dramatic? When is it soft? So to begin with, you have to observe. And that's what today's lesson is going to be about, observing. You observe and then you move on to repeating. So today, when you're listening to an English podcast, I really would like you to observe the voice, okay? Forget about the translation, forget about what it means, forget about the books that you've read. I just want you to observe. How does it sound? And if you had a story you wanted to tell today, how do you think it would sound? How would it sound? So the starting point to reduce your accent is observation. The next key point that we'll be discussing is mimicking. When you physically impersonate someone, for those few moments, you pretend that you are an English speaker and that you speak like an English speaker. There's loads of resources on the shadow method. We've discussed it before. But basically, you play a radio channel or a podcast from a native speaker and you speak the same speed as he does. You shadow his words. If all you hear is say it, because you want to capture the sounds, not the words. But for today and today only, I would like you to begin to observe. I would like you to see and hear the tones of words going up and down. I want you to become accustomed to what someone sounds like. At what point does their voice go up? At what point does their pitch go down? At what point do you think that they feel more dramatic? Hear the strength of the words. See it like a piece of music. Okay? And then tomorrow we'll move on to how to express that piece of music, okay? How you can imitate that piece of music. Do you have a favourite song that sometimes you like to sing? Yeah? Well, of course, that favourite song was recorded a long time before you started to sing it. And it was recorded using the science of music, you know? And you can hear the person's voice going up and down. And you can also hear the beauty of the music, which gives it its wonderful pitch and tone. Remember, the voice is only 50% of the way in which English people communicate, but the other things which we use are our pitch and tone. How are you today? Yeah, I'm okay. How are you today? Yeah, I'm okay. So, words are the same. The word okay is the same, but you have a very different meaning, okay, on both. I'm okay, and yeah, I'm okay. One is negative and one is positive. So you can see how the pitch and tone there changed the words. Listen to your favourite singer today and just have a think about how he speaks, okay, and how you could speak like him. Listen to the voice going up and down. Don't see it as a translation exercise. For once, forget about what it means. Just listen to what would seem to be like a little bird singing, ba 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 ba, whatever tone that is. I just want you to see it, hear it, feel it, and be ready to examine it more, to imitate it. Remember again, the shadow method, which we'll be moving on to the next time again, is when you imitate the voice. Pretend to be an actor for a few minutes. Yeah? Wonderful. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. If you want any more information, please do contact me. Remember, I'm not seeing your comments on Dailymotion, so I don't know what the situation is there, but I am assured there are some, but Dailymotion doesn't let me see them. Okay, so if you want me to respond to you or you want something from me, write to me. My books are all there. You can have them free of charge on Amazon. I have books on specific parts of English grammar. There's also a book there called Speaking Better English, which has little tips like what we're talking about now. Okay, that's all I want to say today, so please do contact me if you need anything. Twitter, McTaggartJ7, email McTaggartJoseph7 at gmail.com, and then you've also got my Facebook, facebook.com English with Joseph. So I'll be waiting to hear from you, and of course you're more than welcome to contact me for lessons or to ask me how you can have lessons. At the moment I have a lot of students who are away, so I have a little bit of free time after the exams. Okay, so if you would like to inquire about lessons or lesson prices or how you can find me, you can do that too. Okay, thank you and have a very, very good day, and remember, keep watching. Oh, listening.